Hey guys, Jesse here, and welcome to 2018. Two of our favorite emulators have seen quite a few significant overhauls and upgrades in the last couple of days. This video is mainly going to be covering CEMU and RPCS3. If you guys would like more videos in this style, just feel free to let me know below. With the intro out of the way, let's jump in. Isn't this great? CEMU just keeps getting better and better. Today, for non-Patreon users, version 1.11.3 of CEMU has been released, bringing all kinds of improvements and features with it. As you can see here, Hyrule Warriors is finally playable, and except for a couple of NVIDIA-specific graphic issues, it's completely playable. If you have an AMD graphics card, you shouldn't see the rendering problems displayed on the screen. At this time, the game will crash if you add the extra DLC, but this is an amazing step for an already ambitious and fully featured emulator. There's also experimental support for utilizing extra cores in the CPU settings for a nice speed boost. In my experience, Breath of the Wild benefits greatly. I'd suggest playing around with it and see how it affects each game. Another Wii U game that was unplayable previously, but now works wonderfully is Pokken Tournament. I haven't noticed any issues in my time testing it out, and this quirky little game is a surprisingly fun and entertaining brawler. In previous versions of CEMU, the game would boot, but the graphics were all kinds of messed up, so it's nice to see yet another game that CEMU can add to its arsenal. It's more than a Breath of the Wild emulator, people. Throw in the fact that online play is supported, with the proper files dumped from your Wii U of course, and CEMU's capabilities are advancing at a rate that seemed impossible this time last year. Moving on to RPCS3, compatibility has been a big focus for the team. 3D Dot Game Heroes is almost perfectly playable. For those of you who haven't played it before, it's a well done but shameless homage to the old Zelda games, with enough elements thrown in from other titles of the 8-bit era to keep it fresh and exciting. You can even create your own hero with its voxel editor and bring any character you can imagine into the world of Dotnia. It's prone to crashes here and there, so it's not 100% perfect in my opinion, but changing your PPU settings to Interpreter seems to keep these crashes to a minimum. Some of the games that can now be played include Uncharted, God of War, Ratchet & Clank, Little Big Planet, Wipeout HD, and Infamous. There's also more in-depth controller customization and better Vulkan support. And yes, Scott Pilgrim works again. Be sure to select Disable Vertex Cache in the graphics settings to avoid garbled graphics and you're good to go. I've also experienced better performance with Persona 5, although roaming the streets still bogs my frames down to around 15 frames a second. I guess it's time for me to upgrade my PC. That's all I have time for today. I hope everyone had a happy new year. I'll be back with more content shortly and will always appreciate your support. Leave a like or consider subscribing if this video has helped you, and let me know in the comments if there's anything you'd like to see in a future upload. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.